Hey everybody, welcome back to Do You Want It, the YouTube channel where we talk all things media. How is doing? Who's doing well? And today, guys, we bring you another review, and today we are reviewing Daredevil Born Again Season 2, Episode 8, the final episode, titled The Southern Cross. So, we'll do his, as always, I'm joined by my fellow co-host, Azteral.
Hello, everybody.
And he'll do a breakdown of the episode, and we'll get into our review for it. So, go for it, Will.
Well, it's been quite a few weeks of, dare I say, peak of Daredevil. Obviously, last week we had the trial of Karen Page. Last week we had Matt, who got shot in the leg by some of the task force members. We had trial of Karen Page, blah, 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 blah. This week is the culmination of everything we've had in season 2 thus far. Trial continues. We see a Bullseye copycat posted up outside the courthouse with a sniper rifle alongside a bunch of task force members. They get attacked because Bullseye's not about to let that shit happen, obviously. We have Matt deposing Wilson Fisk. We have the district attorney. I forgot what the guy's name is. District Attorney Dickhead, we'll call him. He's deposing Heather Glenn. Matt also and Kristen also get a chance to ask her some stuff. Heather denies striking Karen, which we all know is a lie. But to the meat and potatoes, we have Wilson and Matt basically brawling it out in the courtroom. They're sort of verbally going back and forth. Matt manages to get admitted into evidence the video that was taken of the first mate of the Northern Star. We have Fisk basically saying that he could ruin Matt's life in here with a few words, and Matt's like, okay, bet. Fisk calls him an idiot when Matt tries to get him to say that he's a hero, and Matt says, no, he isn't. He is Daredevil. Live to everyone in New York, because of the cameras, he announces his identity, proves it by tossing his cane around the room like a badass. And then that's where things really kick off, because Karen's acquitted of all charges. Fisk is not very happy. Bullseye takes a shot, hits Buck Cashman, who then we actually don't see basically for the rest of the episode. We actually don't know his fate. But we get like a lockdown. Fisk does another broadcast, trying to like get the people of New York on his side. BB Urich, who obviously was Daniel Blake's love interest. Obviously, Daniel Blake is no longer with us. Rest in peace. Does a counter one that shows the brutality of the task force, and then we get the scenes from the trailer of all of the people wearing Daredevil masks and stuff. Matt is fighting with Jessica Jones. We have Wilson Fisk finally unleashing the Kingpin and fighting just about fucking everybody. Final confrontation. Matt pleads with Fisk to take the deal because of Grace. And then we come to the ending in somber moments of reflection. We have Matt being arrested for Daredevil's crimes, quote unquote. We have the return of Mike Coulter as Luke Cage to Jessica Jones and their daughter. We have Luke Cage telling us that the program that Mr. Charles had has already found a new worker for it, who is revealed to be Benjamin Poindexter, aka Bullseye, Mr. Wilson Bethel. Please give me a show. I would love a Mr. Charles, like a Matthew Lillard and a Wilson Bethel show. Would be great. especially with like the CIA shenanigans that seem to be going on there. We have Matt in prison, incarcerated, alongside all of the task force people, it seems, who have been arrested, as the governor has basically taken control of everything. This now explains what we saw in the Spider-Man brand new day trailer with Sheila Rivera giving Spider-Man the key to the city. And finally, we end with Matt sitting in his cell. And that is the end of Daredevil Born Again Season 2, awaiting on Season 3, which we already know is in production. Yeah. I mean, what can you say about this episode? Jordan, take it away.
So, courtroom scene, fucking fantastic.
We got an I Am Iron Man scene.
We got an Iron Man. It felt more deserved
I think it
because
did feel more deserved.
we've spent over like a lot of seasons of Matt trying to keep his identity a secret.
Well, I think the difference is people kind of knew that Tony Stark was Iron Man, and that's why like him saying it like wasn't really all that surprising because it was like, yeah, of course he's going to say it. Matt saying it, he's tried to keep it a secret for so long.
Mm.
I think that it was like, definitely more earned. I
I
gotta hand it to fucking Vincent D'Onofrio. I don't know how he can make me simultaneously love and detest a character.
yeah.
That is some top level
I
act.
I think this episode was fantastic, amazing show, and I think this episode does it brings back pretty much like almost everybody from the original show.
What's so crazy is like there's already discourse around like this episode from the usual suspects, of course, because Karen Page takes down a task force member. After you've literally just witnessed Daredevil, Jessica Jones, like take out 80 of them, and then you've just watched Wilson Fisk go crazy, acting like Karen Page doing that takes away from all of their stuff.
It really doesn't.
Just a bunch of sad people, I think, that have got nothing better to do than complain. The internet really has ruined people's ability to like enjoy stuff, I think,
Obviously
because
we're not going to mention those usual suspects are. You can probably guess who they are. But end of
Wilson
the day,
Bethel, Wilson Bethel, I just gotta say, Bullseye. I did not think it was possible to make me like Bullseye after Daredevil season 3. But somehow in 2 seasons they've managed to make me like Bullseye. To the point where an anti-hero Bullseye show where he's working for the CIA and like Mr. Charles, Matthew Lillard,
that
would
or he
actually
jo-
be like
that
a really good show.
that or he's the tie between the Daredevil show and the bigger YMCU, having him join the Thunderbolts or the New Avengers.
Which is a possibility, but then again, Charles might be connected to Valerie, but I don't. I think he's running something different.
I wonder what.
That's why I want a Bullseye and Mr. Charles show.
I want to know, like
Just call it
what
Bullseye.
was he using Luke for?
I will say we'll do some best performances, right? Finale performances. I think Wilson Bethel's up there for
Wilson,
like all of
I
Daredevil
want to say
season 2.
Wilson Bethel, Vincent D'Onofrio, Charlie Cox.
Artie Frauchen as well, Buck Cashman.
Yeah,
Also Margarita Levia for
I
Heather.
think there's a lot more this season. Like a lot of the characters have been fucking fantastic.
Yeah. Some of them I didn't like at first, like Daniel Blake. I wasn't a big fan, but he redeemed himself in the end. I like his arc. Obviously, Kristen Ritter and Mike Coulter as Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, respectively. It feels like they never left.
Yeah.
It feels like they've been playing the characters for like years still, which is great. I do think the two biggest standouts for this whole season do have to be Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah.
I do think that both of those performances, Vincent's especially, my God, the way that like you've seen Wilson Fisk develop, and now he really does feel like Kingpin, and it does feel really, really earned that he's now like he's not got Vanessa to lean on, he's not got New York to lean on. He now has to lead things from the shadows again if he wanted to like come back. Which, as
Yeah.
we know, season 3 is confirmed,
And
and
we've
as
seen
such,
set
he probably will be coming
photos.
back.
We've seen set
But
photos, but we won't see.
yeah, I can't take it away from
Oh.
Charlie Cox. I think Daredevil, Matt Murdock, probably his like best characters that he's ever played.
Yeah.
Like both are distinctly different in like mannerisms and stuff. Like the blind acting will always impress the shit out of me.
He took it out on himself to learn how blind people like look and like how they act and things. So it was
But again,
it was
some
cool
like
for him to
smaller
betray
roles,
it that way.
some smaller roles that really did like captivate me. I was a big fan of Sheila Rivera. I thought that her like quiet undermining of Kingpin was really cool. Buck Cashman, my God, let this man be James Bond. He has the perfect fucking like demeanor to be James Bond. And then the task force members, every single one of the actors for the task force made me hate them.
Yeah.
And for that, well done.
One of them kind of did redeem himself at the
Full
end.
North did kind of redeem himself at the end, but like Powell is unredeemable. Well
He's
done to the
unredeemable.
actors
He's
for making him
like he made me hate him. I
not
hated him
just
a
not just
lot.
hate, but like unbearable. Like I could not fucking stand that character.
I wonder like what the Punisher show's gonna be.
Yeah, because we do have that one shot next week.
Yeah.
Punisher One Last Kill.
Before we see him again in Spider-Man. So.
But yeah, any other like shout outs you want to make before we like give a rating?
No, what's your rating? Give me your rating for the episode and the season.
Well, I think this episode's like a 9.8.
Right.
I think it's near perfect. The season, like a 9.5. There was a little bit of a stumble in like the beginning, but like since episode 4, so like the halfway point, I think it's taken off.
I'm in agreement. Yeah, I'm in agreement with those two. Yeah. Anything else?
Music, my God. We need the people that are making these like Daredevil themes to make like themes for every superhero, because it genuinely feels like a theme that fits him so well. Yeah, cinematography fantastic as always, great use of lighting. But yeah, that's it.
Right, everybody. We hope you did enjoy today's review of Daredevil Born Again final episode 8. We will be back with more Daredevil next year when season 3 is out, because they are trying to do one every year. So probably be about April, May-ish. Probably April into May again, maybe. But we'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, keep watching All Things Media, and we'll see you media fans later. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
We forget 1,000 things every day, pal. Make sure this is one of them.
It's over, Anakin!